All right, guys. So here's another gig black order. 144 with an upside down 9 on the side. Isn't it funny, guys, how, you know, like you guys, you go a bunch of 2s too with a 9 on the side. Two, 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 two. So 4 2s with a 9 on the side. And then one lady's channel I watched, she was talking about how you seeing 13 13, 10 10, 12 12. Yeah, I'm seeing that too. She was talking about, let me see, did I just see a 144? I know I didn't just see a 144. Like, seriously, guys. It starts to pick up as the week progresses. I notice. What am I looking at? Oh, no, it's a 744. But anyway, man, oh man, oh man. I tell you, chosen ones, we're gonna have to hook up with other chosen ones, man, because these regular folks, they just not gonna understand. I can understand why they wouldn't understand and why they wouldn't want to understand too. I mean, if it wasn't happening to me, and every time I get around individuals, when they start talking, all this stuff start happening, I'd be like, that would irritate me. I'd be like, I can't be around this individual because obviously they're in a different reality. So I don't blame people who not going through this to get irritated. I would probably get irritated myself being around another chosen one. Like, I don't want to talk about your 144s. Let's talk about mine. Oh my goodness. Relationship thing though, y'all, that's something I think about every day. I say, how in the world could I possibly be in a relationship with what is going on with me now in this day and time? Where we at right now? Even Bobby Hemmett said that it's kind of like better to be by yourself. In these times, it is because the level of consciousness that we're all transforming into things. It's not the same anymore. You're seeking things from the spirit world, not from your partner. It's too much succubus, incubus stuff going on when you're in these relationships. And here's a time where you got to really put all your energy towards manifesting and receiving downloads. And you just can't do all that when you're dealing with the opposite, when you're dealing with a partner. A lot of people talk about, partners. A lot of people do worry about, am I going to meet my soulmate? I be listening to that stuff and I just be like, man, I'm glad I'm by myself, man. Are you kidding me? Like, but don't get me wrong. Like, it's just because once again, the day and time we living in, I just can't see myself sharing my energy with, I mean, don't get me, there's got to be somebody, there's somebody for everybody. Okay. But I already told y'all, like, how it would have to be if I was in a relationship. Like, this woman, she would have to be a housewife. She would have to go back to the way things used to be and how things supposed to be. A 9-to-5 woman cannot help me. I don't need a 9-to-5 woman because the money that she's making, I make that myself. What I need her for? I mean, what is she doing that for? To compete with me? It doesn't make any sense. This individual can be at home. And then we talk about like having children and raising children. The woman definitely got to be at home because either you do that, or either the woman raises a child at home and homeschools the child, or the child goes and gets indoctrinated. See, that's how I know women's supposed to be at home. That's the proof right there. And it's like, well, you don't want your children to get indoctrinated, do you? Well, most people don't really think about that until it's too late, right? So, that's why I swear it's like the best parents be the people who don't even have children. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all who don't have children. It's like, man, I told y'all a lot of karmics have children, man. It's like the guy let the karmics have the children. It's just like, man, well, I know why. It's because of where we at right now. This existence. Like I said, if I have wife and children, they have to be on the other side of that other side of the ice wall. And don't worry, guys. I'm gonna do that video soon. But I just gotta be in the right spirit. I've been doing a lot of just meditate, man. Just being real quiet to myself lately. I really ain't. I don't feel like talking too much about a lot of things. But I will get to that when it's time to get to that ice wall on the other side, because I don't have nothing to prove to you guys, man. Y'all guys see what's manifesting in my life. So it's not like I'm out here. It's not like I get paid to tell y'all this information, and I don't want to get paid to tell y'all this information. I just got to be in the right spirit when I feel like doing it. That's all. Yeah, but yeah, people talk a lot about, you know, your twin flame, and I'd be like, is people really this uh how do you say when somebody's just needy? Like people like, man, and I understand like these psychic readers, they have to talk about this stuff because people needy as hell. Like if they single, oh, I just got, when am I gonna meet my lover? Like, oh my God, like guys, I used to be that way, but I think around the age of 35. No, let me see, 30. No, I would say around the age 37. All that simp juice that was still in me, and all that needy crap, it just got sucked out of me. And it's from constantly going through ups and downs in this world, pulling you back and forth here and there, not knowing if you're gonna be here this day or that. This world just sucks the life. It just sucks. I don't care how strong you is either. It just eventually just sucks the whole spirit of wanting to even be in love in the first place out of you. And that's why a lot of guys envy me, because they say, "Man, I wish I had made it to where you is with no children. I'd probably be able to." They say, I'd probably be able to fly. I'd probably be able to float, sit on sit across my legs together, and float if I was able to to be by myself. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God, people be talking about it's just like that They Live movie. In the They Live movie, they say marry and reproduce. That's the demiurge that said marry and reproduce. This is hell, guys. Nah, this is hell. You nah, no. That's why I say a lot of karmics be having children down here. Like I told y'all, ain't no man has stepped up to me and told me, "Hey, I think you'd be happy if you had a wife." Well, one of them did, and then I asked him. I said, "Well, I want to meet your wife," and I haven't heard from him since. You see what I'm saying? Motherfuckers be fronting. You know, I told y'all about that shit. Told me that shit. I said, well, let me see. Let me meet your wife and let me see if she looks just as happy as you standing in front of me telling me. If she is, then I will believe. I haven't heard from this motherfucker since. Bullshitters, man. People be fronting like a motherfucker out here. Ain't nobody, I'm talking about somebody from my country. And I ain't saying maybe his wife, maybe she is nice. I don't know. I haven't, who knows? But I'm just talking about somebody who's raised, in America. Maybe we went to high school together. They know me. We grew up. Ain't none of them ever came and told me, "Hey, man, you'd be a lot happier if you were me." No, no. They probably they most likely they wishing it was me more than I wish that I was them. But don't get it twisted. There are days I do wish I had a family, but I can't. Guys, based on what's happened this last 3 years, ain't the new normal. Ain't nothing normal about this place no more. So all those desires I had about having a wife and children, it just flew away, especially after these past 3 years and the hell I had to go through. Being on a goddamn bike in New York, 17 degrees outside, working hard as hell. I don't even have a wife and children, and I'm working this goddamn hard. This life, man, this life is very unforgiving right now. And I'm so glad that I'm seeing these signs and symbols because I know it's almost over. Thank God.